Good evening. They say in Las Vegas you can get married on one side of the street and get divorced on the other side of the street. Well, that is true. And welcome to the other side of the street. Tonight on Vegas Divorce Stories involves a man who bought a house with his wife, and then when his mother came down with Alzheimer's, invited her to move in, but she also moved in her nurse caregiver. Well, the wife didn't get along with the nurse caregiver, or his mother for that matter, so he moved them all into an apartment. Let's listen to see how this story unfolds.
94. And I divorced her after about 12 years. And I remarried her. We were together for 3.
Good learn,
No, I really not.
Okay.
So I moved my daughter out, and
That's your mother?
no, it's her stepmother.
Okay, got it.
And she's still living in the house.
How long? Okay, wait a minute. You got married in '94 originally,
Yeah,
and you were married for
3 years.
13 years.
13 years.
Yeah.
To '97. No, to 2007.
Yeah.
And then you got a divorce.
Oh.
Then what?
Then a year later, I remarried her.
Okay. And you're how old?
17.
So she was before all this, before the '94.
Yeah, she was born in 94.
I was
Okay.
born like when they met. It's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's lived with him.
I've
all
had
this
custody
time?
of her since she was 4 years old.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay,
Got
so
it. Okay.
anyway, so my mom got sick with Alzheimer's. We moved her into our new house out there. But
Okay.
the ex, my wife couldn't figure out how to get along with her, and Kathy was my mom's caregiver.
Mom's caregiver. Got it.
And so,
And apparently Dad's caregiver too.
well, not then.
Oh, okay.
She was just
It was wild.
She was employed by the state to take care of her. So we moved her out there. That lasted about 2 weeks, and Michelle, my ex, couldn't take it.
Moved. Mom in?
Yeah.
Did you move in too, or you just visited?
No, she moved
You
into
moved in as a caregiver for
Right.
Mom. Got it.
So then Michelle couldn't get along with anybody, so I moved my mom, Kathy, and my daughter out of that house. We rented a place down here.
Okay.
Now Michelle, that was I remarried her with the condition that she had to stay employed and she couldn't gamble, she couldn't use drugs, and she failed all 3 of those things.
Well, now wait a minute. Okay. You got divorced in 2007,
Mm-hmm.
and then when you remarried her in 2009,
9. Well,
had
I
been
know
2
it was
years.
2008.
How did she live in those 2 years that you were separated?
She worked. She worked at like calls. She worked for an attorney for a long time, and then I turned her in for stealing from this judge's reelection campaign fund.
Oh yeah, which judge?
Assad.
Assad.
Reelection campaign fund.
Oh yeah, which judge?
Assad.
Assad.
George Assad.
Yeah, George had some problems. Did he get reelected? He didn't get reelected.
I don't think so.
No,
But she was
a
working
big deal
for.
after his kid did all that stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's-
So she was working.
Yeah, she was
for-
working for David Amesbury and Galen Scott in Bucky Buchanan's office over here on Middle Parker
Oh,
for a long time.
he died, didn't
Yeah, he died. So I found out she was gambling,
he?
and she
Las
was
Vegas
stealing money from George's reelection campaign fund
to gamble.
that they had. You know.
Didn't they raise hell about that?
Well, I turned her in, and they wanted to put her. Most of them wanted to put her in jail, but the main guy over there said, "No, let's just fire her." And they took the money back out of my account, and that was the end of her career.
How much money was it?
Just $1,000.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah.
Oh, if you're gonna steal, make it big.
Well, I mean, she did it once for $1,000.
Right.
She did the first time she did it was $1,000, and I paid it back. And then the second time she did it, I paid
Now,
it.
were you married when you paid back the $1,000?
Mhm.
And that was the first time you were married, or the
Yeah,
second
the first time.
And she did it again the second time you were married?
No, still
Oh,
the first
It was
time.
still the first time?
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway.
And then you remarried her?
Yeah.
Did you do a mental test before you remarried her, or
No.
didn't turn out that way? Well, I just wondered, I mean, because if you already bailed her out twice, that kind of sounds like a pattern.
Yeah, she keeps getting turned down.
How fat is she?
She's not as fat as she was when I left. Because there's no food there.
But yeah, that's everybody was talking about losing weight. I said, you don't see guys that in concentration camps or those old prisoner war camps. You don't see any fat boys there.
That's right.
put a zipper on it and you lose weight.
I mean, she was, I don't know, 5'6", 250.
See what you, wow,
Yeah.
okay. Did she play football?
No.
She looks like a linebacker.
Okay.
She knows how to pull
Okay,
hair
we
real
beat her
good.
up. See, that's what, if I were wanting to lose weight, I'd just eat whatever she ate. You eat like a bird, don't you?
Kind of. Not really. I've been eating meat.
To you, it's not a lot, but to other people, does she eat like a bird?
Pretty much.
Yeah, that's the way you lose weight, is you eat like a bird.
Yeah.
You ate what somebody else, you find the skinniest person you know and you eat whatever
Thanks for
they eat.
joining us. Be sure and join us next time on Vegas Divorce Stories. Remember, we're the other side of the street.